Hello, amigos. I'm back. Today I'm here with the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hello, I am David.
Yeah, he's back, and
Yes, I'm back.
yeah, from the live stream where the two legends have reunited again. Or they'll fucking. Oh wait, they're actually wow. Hello, David.
Yes, it's been a very long time.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what have you been up to, David?
Well, I've been stuck into the darkness, but I came out to the light. So, yeah.
Okay, that's good. So today we're gonna read some terrible, scary stories. You could classify this as some kind of like Hugo and Jake thing with the with the chick tracts. So
Yeah.
let's have our own intro. Here we go. It's this channel reloaded. It's a logic explosion with terrible scary stories, but it's Zaid and David. The scary stories are really shitty and we gotta read them, but you just sit there while we read them because we're Zaid and David. Come on and stop what you're doing and stop what you're doing and stop what you're doing. It's scary stories time. Oh, it's a color evaded, a fear so hated, another dark entertainment, but it's Zaid and David. Come on with the show then, let's fucking get it over with. Let's just fucking do it with Zaid and David. With Zaid and David. It is happening. From several days. What the fuck does that even mean? It is happening from
I'm asking myself the question: where are the several days coming from, and what is he referring to?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, the sentence is confusing me. Do you mean it happened several days ago, or do you mean several days went by and now it is happening? What a weird. I hate it when, a lot of people say like, oh, you're being nitpicky. It's not about the grammar, but if the grammar isn't right, I get confused and I don't know what the hell is being said. So, you know how many misunderstandings come from fucking breakups happen because of fucking poor grammar, and you're saying it's not important. I hate that. Of course it's important. You want to read the next line after this one?
Sure. Do you want me to do like an epic voice?
I mean, this voice already sounds pretty epic, but yeah, sure, go ahead.
The first time I was sitting in the living room reading a book, I found a noise outside my window. When I looked up, there was nothing there.
Oh, that's pretty anticlimactic then. I got up to check it out. The nothing that was outside my window. I wanted to check the nothing out. It could have literally been anything. I hear the average person hears so much outside their window. It could have been a car or like a branch from a tree scratching up against the window. It could have been the fucking wind. I got up to check it out. I looked out of my window and I saw shoe prints and others get shoe prints coming. What do you mean shoe prints coming?
Wait, where are you reading that? Where the fuck are you reading that?
Here.
Here. I found it, yeah.
And I saw shoe prints coming, but not the person, only the shoe prints.
What? That's very confusing. That's very confusing.
Yeah. And others getting away. The shoe prints were getting away? What? What does that mean? The shoe prints were getting away.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so I realized that someone was there, and that he probably was.
I have
spying
a
on-
theory. I have a theory. I think I know who wrote this.
A retard. That's not really hard to figure out. But what's your theory?
My father, the James.
Oh, yeah.
I remember he has very bad grammar.
Oh yeah. The
Could be him. Who knows?
Unlike I, of course, I'm clever. So I guess we were both right. My retard theory was right, and your James theory is also kinda close. You wanna read the next paragraph? I spent the rest of my day.
I spent the rest of my day in this quit. I'm
In a subtle disquiet.
disquiet. What the hell does it say? Is that an M? Or I can't see that.
That is an M
blurred.
and an A.
Yeah, I know, but it's blurred.
Yeah.
Cannot see it.
Here.
Oh, okay, thank you. Nothing else nothing else happened. The next day, I almost completely forgot about it all. But while I washing your teeth. What?
Washing? Like you put a fucking soap against it? I mean, I've heard of people saying washing my teeth instead of brushing my teeth, but like it's pretty rare. This kinda came out of nowhere. And you also got a lot of nothing. Nothing else happened. So
I think he meant. I think he meant to say, but nothing happened. Instead, he said, nothing else happened. That's very confusing to read.
Yeah, it sounds like he's talking to his mother. Ma.
Yeah.
Nothing else happened.
Nothing has happened.
No, I try to fucking jerk my own dick, but nothing has come out. This is annoying. I'm sitting on the toilet, but the poop won't come out. Nothing has happened. The next day, I had completely forgot about it all, but I was washing my teeth with soap. I noticed the light in my restroom suddenly growing dim, as if a cloud was passing in front of the sun. Oh, as if some.
What? Well,
Oh.
wait. I don't get the sentence. So he's saying it's dark as a cloud passing by the sun.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
It's about the most mundane thing ever, and he makes it out to be strange. A cloud was passing in front of the sun. What is this, a fucking eclipse? Who is controlling this dark sorcery? Or like someone was at my window. This is one very likely occurrence and versus one very unlikely occurrence.
You know what's very confusing? He says he's talking about his light, then he's going on to talk about his sun, and then he's going to talk about somewhere someone is on his window. Is he talking about the light or the sun?
I think he wants to have it both ways. I think he wants to quote, have his cake and eat it too. Like he can't really make out which one. Like, how much you want to bet he always thinks like this, like his alarm clock is ringing. Suddenly, I heard a sound coming from my desk. It could have been my alarm clock ringing, but it could have also been a siren declaring war upon the country of Saudi Arabia. Who knows?
Who knows?
Like, he can't make up the percentages of chances. Where were we?
Paralyzed by fear, I check my window and try to spot what was blocking the sunlight without turning.
Paralyzed by fear. He was paralyzed by fear because a cloud could have passed the sun. A cloud could have, like this probably happened. A cloud probably did pass in front of the sun, and he's all of a sudden paralyzed by fear. What a paranoid, mentally ill man. If this is a man. I mean, it's probably
Or
a
girl.
man enough.
Or
it's-
girl.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a man. So I've read quite a lot of creepypasta stories, and it's always a male protagonist. Fucking patriarchy. Okay, I checked my mirror to try to spot what was blocking the sunlight without turning. Do not let the mysterious stalker that I noticed is present.
Okay, now where does the mysterious stalker coming from?
Because the light got darker. That's literally it. Because the light got
So
darker.
so basically he's telling that the sun is the mysterious stalker.
Yeah, no, the cloud passing in front of the sun. He's being stalked by a cloud. Okay, you wanna read the next line?
Sure. That I noticed he's present, but only I managed to spot something black. I began slowly turning my head when I halfway through I look at the window in an instant.
What? He
What?
fucking turned to the window like this. Fuck, my headphones fell off. Yeah, like in an instant to catch him by surprise. So first of all, he went out of his way to make sure this hypothetical stalker didn't notice, to not let the hypothetical mysterious stalker know that he noticed his presence. But now he's like, fuck that, surprise motherfucker, I see you, you ain't slick. Like he's fucking going back and forth right here. But he disappeared in a second. I hastily shut my window and stood there, catching my breath. Catching his breath from turning
What?
the window. So this motherfucker was like, what a loser. What a loser, Jesus Christ, you just turned your head. Then I got to check things out, but no one was there, except for the shoe prints. Do you want to read the next line?
Thanks to a relative of mine who works in the police station, I managed to obtain to my house under the police observation for 3 days. However, since nothing happened, the police held the observation and the commissioner to suggest me to see a what the hell is that word? I can't read it.
Psychiatrist.
A psychiatrist. At first, I thought that he was right, but then the very same night I saw a shadow in the dark.
Jesus Christ. What an asshole. He wasted the police time for 3 days. 3 days straight. Fucking people could have gotten raped. And the police could have done something about it if they weren't fucking holding his house under police observation for 3 days for some hypothetical shadow.
You
saw.
know what my question is? In the beginning, he says that it happened several days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't he call the police earlier?
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, where are we? But that very same night, I saw a shadow in the dark outside my window, trying to get in my bedroom. Jesus fucking Christ. It's the shadows can appear from your window. That's normal. It could have been his curtain. It could have been a tree. It could have been literally just a person walking by, minding his own business.
Yeah.
Okay, so trying to get in my bedroom when I was about to fall asleep. I remained in bed, holding my breath in terror. Jesus Christ, imagine being this person. I want to fucking kill myself. And yeah, you should see a psychiatrist. This is a mental illness that you're describing right now. The shadow got in and began to search through my drawers, ignoring that I was fully awake. Ooh, just a little pervert shadow right here. He was about to open the bedroom door to probably check the other rooms, but I accidentally pushed over the bottle of water I keep on my night table and he fled. Wait, wasn't this guy?
I'm very confused.
He was about to open the
He
bedroom door.
was about to open the bedroom door
The
and
shadow. The shadow was about to open the bedroom door to probably check the other rooms, but I accidentally pushed over a bottle of water on my night table. How the fuck did you do that? Like, you were laying in bed, trying, not moving at all, just laying in bed, but for some reason you suddenly got a spasm and knocked your bottle of water off your night table. You couldn't even lay still, just at least a little still. Like, how did you do that? And he fled. I called the police, but they didn't listen to me. I wonder why.
Me too. I wonder why.
Okay,
I
you
went.
can read this.
Wait. Oh, I went back to bed and thinking of what to do. But shortly after, I heard noises outside my door, my front door. I got up with my head racing, and I went to check outside through the pee hole in the dim of light of one of my what the hell? Why is that's very confusing tweet of my garden lamps. I saw a strangely. His grammar is very confusing, to be honest.
I mean, this seems about right. Strangely proportioned shape out of my door, fumbling with the lock. Although I was in fear, I beat on my door and the odd shape ran away. Why does he describe it as an odd shape? I mean, it's...
Earlier he says it's a shadow, now he's describing as an odd shape. Well...
Yeah, I mean, a shadow can be a shape, but like, how odd can this shape be if you can describe what he's doing as running away? While a wearing could be heard, I couldn't see his face. Maybe I was lucky. I barely slept at all that night, but I made use of the hours I spent awake thinking of a way to convince everybody that I wasn't crazy, because that's what crazy people do. They think of ways to convince people that they aren't crazy. They don't just tell people what they know. No, they gotta do some mental gymnastics. I needed proofs. I needed proofs? What kind of sentence is that? I needed proofs.
I'm questioning what kind of proof does he need? He already called the police, which none of the police believe him. You know who's the only person who's gonna believe him? Crazy people like him.
Yeah. The next morning, I asked a friend of mine to lend me his camera, and then first I went to bed and I placed the camera and I took my clothes off and I took pictures of my own cute butt, and and I reviewed those pictures and they looked very sexy. He told me that I could keep it.
Where are you reading this? What the fuck?
No, this is just something I'm adding myself, don't worry. This isn't actually there.
Oh, I was very confused. I thought so.
No, but you can do that though. You can just make up shit yourself. That makes it funny.
Yeah.
He told me I could keep it only until the next morning, and then I had to delete the pictures. As he was going on holiday and needed it to make movies of his vacation, and his wife would find it a little bit questionable if she found those pictures of me on the camera. I told him that one day was more sufficient. That evening, I lowered all the shutters, placed the camera outside, pointing my front door, pointing at my front door.
What?
Pointing my front door.
Pointing my front door. What? That doesn't make any sense.
No, the grammar frustrates me. I switched it on. It doesn't say I switched it on, but it should. Programmed it to take a picture every 30 seconds and went to bed. I knew the mysterious guy would try to break into my house since the shutters were lowered, and I kind of find it exciting. So that's why I kept them lowered. Way past midnight, I heard footsteps around my house. You wanna read the rest?
Yeah, sure. But I was very sleepy, and shortly after I fell asleep for a good the morning after. What? For a good.
I fell asleep for good. So he never woke up. He fell asleep for good.
Oh, sleep for good. I see. The morning after, I got up and checked the camera. Tumbling. What the hell? That's blur out as well.
Trembling.
Here's one of the photos the camera took.
So this is not just text. We actually get to see one of the pictures. Wait. Is this where the picture is supposed to be? There's nothing here. Wait, where is it? What is it?
What
is this
the
a
hell?
picture? Is this the picture? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm sure it took that picture. I'm sure you live in a very green room as well. That has an artistic filter on it. I guess this is the picture? What the fuck? No, don't go there. What is this picture? This is what do you make of this? Is it supposed
I'm questioning.
to be like... Yeah?
I'm questioning myself. What is Sonic.exe doing there?
I have no idea. Maybe he's just such a fucking dumbass that he accidentally uploaded his whole photo gallery to this website, and apparently he's such a weirdo that he only takes fucking screenshots from creepy shit he finds on the internet. But yeah, what he's doing right here is very apparent. He's like, look, it's scary because it's fake and foggy and you can't really see anything, but it doesn't work on me. Let's stroll through.
It doesn't work on me either. I don't see anything scary with this.
No. What the fuck is that? Oh no. My guess is...
I would say that's very cringy. What you feel.
Yeah.
Very fucking cringy.
What the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
Is this just all the pictures? Is this just all the pictures that are on this site? Well, Jesus Christ, it doesn't stop. This is complete cringe. This is guttural cringe. Wait, let me scroll back to, like, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, let me guess, this one. It just doesn't load. It just doesn't fucking load. Yeah, I am not great when it comes to cameras, or maybe it was because I was nervous. No, you're just very shitty at cameras. Trust me. But I forgot to remove the lens. Are you fucking kidding me? He forgot to remove the lens cap. That's why it's an all black picture. Because he forgot to remove the lens cap. Okay, what a loser! He forgot to remove the lens cap. By the way, if you, even if that does happen, like, why then still upload it to the website? What good is that gonna do? Why not just not upload it? but I forgot to remove the lens cap, and my friend took it with him, like we agreed.
Where does his friends coming from?
What do you mean?
Well, he suddenly he says my friends took it.
My guess is not from the same house that he is. From another street maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
There are a lot of details being left out of here. It could land me it again only after a week, unfortunately. Okay, you can read this part now.
Yeah, 7 more days of the distress, which I thought I would never see. The end barricaded in my own house, with the doors locked and the windows closed. Every shutter lowered down most of the time. I could still feel the unwanted presence outside my house. Due to the odd noises I could hear, there is a moment when I thought that I would gladly give away my priceless jewelry collection. Okay, where does the jewelry collection come from?
Out of nowhere. I think you just want to like flex on us. Sometimes I just think of giving away my priceless jewelry collection. I'm guessing he thinks this is like an intruder who comes to steal his shit. What a dumbass. Who keeps their jewelry like in their house? Like I maybe tons of people, but like why in a place that you think someone could steal it? If it could help me get rid of the being, or at least know who or what it was. The week has passed though, and my friend was so kind to lend me his camera again. That's not how you spell stupid, but okay, we'll just go with it. Even if he doesn't believe to a word I say, okay, that's probably because because you're not speaking coherently. He's probably like, you're probably like, I know you don't believe to a word I say, and he's just like, wait, what do you mean to a word I say? Oh, I just don't understand what the fuck you're saying. There's no believing aspect to it. Yesterday evening, I set it up exactly like the I did the first time. Then the lack of sleep won over the anxiety, and I fell sound asleep. And now here I am, with the camera in my hand and my dick in the other. I think that's a very normal thing to say, or maybe I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, with the camera in my hand and my dick in the other, one step from finally know who is the one who stalks me, but I am too scared to watch. What a gross affair, you incredible malignant insect. Can you look and tell me what you see in the comments? This one of the camera shots where I see isn't just dark. Wait for it to load. Here it is. So it is this one. So who is it? Well, I don't really know.
I know who that character is, but I'm asking myself, why is he scared by that?
Yeah, it's a fictional character. I'm not sure which character is, but I have an idea.
I know it's the penguin from the Batman animated series, or no, somewhere around.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking of at all. I was thinking of something. The guy played by that Johnny Depp played in Alice in Wonderland, the heads maker or something.
Oh yeah. That could look like Stu. Yeah.
Yeah. Who is
I
it?
wonder if there's any reactions to it.
I think I did see 2 comments, so let's look at the comments. This actually scared me until it said I forgot to remove the lens cap, laughing my ass off. It scared you before? The only thing it did for me was make my dick soft. like what a... Like, this is just asking for a flaccid state to be made. He a gay boy at your door. No, this website just attracts like the worst kind of people.
Trust me. There are a lot of toxic people in the creepypasta world.
Yeah, but I don't really mind. Even if they're toxic, at least they got like somewhat of a personality trait. This is just remarkably simple-minded and dumb.
It is.
Wow.
What
yeah,
the
this
hell?
is really the kind of thing you should be advertising on a scary website.
Jesus
it already
Christ.
went away. This website is just riddled with advertisements. Jesus Christ. Well, seems like no one could even be fucked to guess who this was. Except for maybe this guy. He guessed that it was a gay boy. Well, I think that's a perfect nickname for him. Mr. Gay Boy. Totally not made up by a 12-year-old. Okay, there was another one. Okay, how do I just go here? The Fat Ghost. Okay.
The fat ghost. He says da fat ghost.
Da Fat Ghost. He's trying to be cool, I guess. This story is true. Do not tell fake because it is as
Oh my
true as-
god! One time
I-
look at it. Oh my god, his grammar! My god, it's beyond my. It's really better than my grammar. I remember I used to have this kind of grammar before, but this is very confusing. Jesus Christ!
My guess is this was written by, I don't want to say troll, but it is made to elicit a reaction out of someone that would lean more towards the face palming kind than the getting scared kind. I wondered who's coming, but not but as in butt cheeks, as in ass. Fuck it. But then a feed ghost came and said, boo. Then I beat my pants. So, and the ghost get it mad, but I get it vacuum and soaked him in. I was bored at me house, but suddenly a zombie I was getting attacked. I sliced his head off. I'm getting first I was thinking like maybe this was written by someone who can barely write English at all, or a troll, but now I'm thinking this might be someone who is 7 years old. It sounds like the kind of story that a 7-year-old would write.
No, I think it's much more that a person who can't speak English.
Yeah, but even then, like how the story is made, like I could easily, like even if you take away the bad grammar, it still sounds like a child coming to his daddy. Like, I saw a fat ghost and like then the zombie attacked and I sliced his head off and I sucked the fat ghost in a vacuum, daddy. Like it's the story itself is very immature. Like, this is the type of shit that I
It
wrote
is.
on like my blog when I was like 9 years old.
All evidence suggested he was tripping on something strong. I put my hands up in submission and said, "It's okay, man, I just want the cat." I kept moving forward, and I was almost within grabbing range when the cat reared up, hissed at me, and darted into the alley. I swore.
So I recognize the writing, the story style. His head off Woo's hyper realistic blood. Okay, so I guess this little kid saw the last episode from SpongeBob. I was really mad because it's stained me carpet and vials, and even worse, there was also hyper. I love how he has no trouble spelling hyper. Like I can maybe he's not a kid, you know, because if I was a kid and I would see the letter I would think every time like there's an I in a word, I would think of an I instead of a Y. So the fact that he wrote hyper with a Y is pretty suspect to me. Realistic guts and insight, which is also just spelled normally. The fat ghost combed out again. I eat it the last donut. What? I eat it the last donut? I eat that the last donut.
Donata!
それなんだそれは僕なんでどうなですか Why are we talking about donuts all of a sudden? So he
I
get
have
it
no idea.
real matter. He get it even real matter. Oh, I and to write possessing me, but I soaked him in the vacuum again, and then Buddha. Buddha? Where did Buddha come from? Fucking Buddha, really? Fucking Buddha just came out of nowhere. Fucking. And then Buddha slept for eating the last donut. Oh, so you're saying this guy slapped someone? Okay. The end, which is spelled perfectly again. It ended with Buddha. Here's one comment by a guy with some weird looking fish thing for a profile. This is some creepypasta. Maybe there's some kind of weird sub-language created on the internet that I don't know about. This is complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit. You didn't.
It is.
Yeah. Are you sad you didn't get to read enough of the story, or are you?
No, I'm not sad.
Okay, well, here I got the last one. It's called Channel Future. Have you ever heard
Channel
of
Future, what the hell?
And it shows like this TV thing, my 4K smart TV. Bro,
Okay.
who cares?
Wow, what's so important about TV?
Like, is this yours or is this an advertisement? Or are you trying to sell
I think
this?
it's an ad.
Oh, it's a picture.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I get it. Well, this is clearly an image pulled from the internet. Like, that's either that or he has like a perfectly white background that is so evenly white that you can't see what the bottom and the front and the left and the right is of that part. Like, you can't even see the bottom, so it just looks like it floats. This is clearly an image pulled from the internet, and it's like for some reason this guy felt like it was necessary to Wait, how do I exit out? How do I get out of here? Oh, I can't get out. Oh, I'm here again. What the fuck? Better.
Well, is that written by the same guy?
No, this is written by Skyrim 90,000. By Skyrim 90,000. Okay. Have you ever heard of a show called Sharing Your Future? No, I haven't. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Of course you haven't. Okay, so it was a little trick you played on us. Fine. I am the only person unlucky enough to stumble across such a strange show. Don't over-exaggerate, buddy, because us two are the only ones, aside from these people, of course, that are unlucky enough to stumble across your shitty fucking story, so don't start complaining to me. Okay, you can read this part now.
It all started with a simple sleepover with a couple of friends of mine at my house, but it ended up turning into a nightmare. Don't try to help me. It's too late. I have to wrote this down before they break in and murder me. Farewell. Oh.
Wow. This just went from like a 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Like, it's already too late. But it's already too late. What the fuck? We were watching my brand new Ultra 4K Smart TV on the couch in the living room with the lights when the lights started to flash on and off. This isn't part of the advertisement. I just can't stop talking like that. It was a power outage, and judging by the sudden darkness, it was a big one since we couldn't watch TV until the power outage was fixed. Oh, you poor babies. Now you have to fucking entertain each other. Oh no. They went down the local supermarket. Who's they? Your friends? They went down to the local supermarket to get us some refreshing ice cold drinks. That's why I was surprised when I heard the TV suddenly turn on with a click. It's almost like someone clicked on the remote. Okay, you can read this part.
Which part?
Yeah.
How I turn on the TV, I turn around and the TV show was showing static. What the hell? Static, like when you try to watch a channel that has no signal. A thought suddenly floated up from the depths of my mind. The remote, of course, the TV wasn't going to act on its own. I quickly grabbed it from the table and started to snurf the channels. Snarf the channels.
Surf the channels. Yeah.
Surf the channels.
This guy really thinks he's some kind of poet for some reason. He doesn't just say like suddenly I thought of something. No, he needs to say suddenly a thought suddenly floated up from the depths of my mind. Bro, you fucking watch beer and eat fucking Cheetos while wasting your life, wasting 5 minutes just watching white noise on a fucking TV. You're not an intellectual. Some feeing in my gut told me to go to channel 0. I obeyed the feeling without thinking twice and pressed 0 on the remote. I got something alright. What?
I got something alright. What?
There's multiple ways this can be read out. I got something alright. There's something that I got alright, or I got something alright, or I got something alright. This is
Yeah, something
this
like that.
is this is just fucking hemorrhoids. The
Yeah, it
channel
is.
the channel was working perfectly, unlike all the other static channels. Wow, some major shade that's being thrown at the other static channels. The show was called Sharing Your Future. It appeared to be some sort of talk show. There was a woman facing the TV. Upon seeing me, she said in a taunting voice, "Bro, you're in front of it's a TV. She didn't see you. She's talking to, I guess, the live audience that they normally have in talk shows. He doesn't even understand how TV shows work."
Well,
Do you want to know your future? Okay, you can read this part.
I thought it was some sort of game. I replied, "Yes, tell me my future." Upon hearing the woman grinned evilly, I was slightly creeped out by this. But I snarked it off.
Shrugged it off.
Shrugged it off. The woman said something disturbing. "You will die quickly and painlessly death on October 5th, 2019 at exactly midnight."
Picture of what appeared to be 3 gunmen kicking down the door to a house flashed on screen. Enjoy the time you have left. The TV overheated and shut itself off. What a shitty story. It's just nothing about this is even remotely interesting or emerging. My heart was beating rapidly at this point. I was dreading to check the date in case it was today. Once I gathered some courage, I quickly checked the date on my phone. I almost screamed in terror. The day was October 4th, 2019. That was when I realized I had forgotten to check the time because I'm kind of a fucking idiot. With all the hope I had left, I looked at the time again for some reason. My heart almost stopped. I mean, I wish it did. It was currently 11. It was almost 12 p.m. And then that is how it ends. And then I got so bored that I didn't want to write the story. Written by Skyrim 90,000. Let's read the comments. He died already? He died already? Like, he said that it would have been fine if he died later, but this is a little too soon. I want to know how the story ended, and then he can die. Or are you from the future? What?
I think this man. No, I was wondering how he wrote all that before he died.
Well, because he's an idiot, and like he knew these people would be coming down to kill him. So instead of being like, I'm gonna flee, I'm gonna get out and run away, I'm gonna get my computer because I'm so lazy that I can't even fight for my life. I'm gonna fucking tell my life story to these people. Who thinks like this? It's unrealistic, so it takes me out of the immersion. Therefore, being a shitty story. Are you from the future? It's still May. What happened to the other people he was with? Are they going to die as well? Wait, dude. Oh no. It's this guy again. Well, what happened to the other people? Well, let's say that his friends will get quite a shock when they come back. And no, they are fine since they didn't watch the show.
What?
Is this the guy? This is that fucking guy. This is the guy who... My guess is he didn't write the story. He just wrote it. But this is the same guy who left that comment on Wait, what's happening? Oh, I got it. The headphones fell off.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, okay. So,
I didn't hear the whole part what you said.
well, as I was saying, that guy, let's go back. This fucking guy with the ugly fish thing, it looks, I know it's just a normal fish, but it does look, because of the eyes, like it has Down syndrome or something. Like it genuinely looks like it has Down syndrome. But like, as I was saying, this is the same guy that commented on like the previous story that we read, the fat ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
here he is again.
So he does have good grammar.
No, this isn't him. This is some guy with the same profile picture of him as him. So this guy, this profile picture is just a fucking running theme on this website. Man, these are some shitty stories.
Yeah, it is.
I live in somewhere. Don't we all? I was born on March 19. My occupation is dude. What? My occupation is dude. I am unknown. I'm literally like a government secret. I don't even legally exist. But what was your favorite one?
My favorite one has to be the one with very bad grammar, the one that he's speaking like the fat ghost.
Yeah, the fat ghost. That's your favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think my favorite one's gotta be the first one about like that fucking asshole that saw like a cloud pass in front of the sun, and suddenly he's scared to death and paranoid. That was probably the first one, but
that one is also funny.
Yeah, like so bad that it's good, but the last one was kind of just like so bad that it's good, and now it's bad again. It's kind of like so bad that I want to quit my job. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it is. I think these people are very focused on one fan base, and they want to do something like make people how should I say it? Make people want to believe. I think they're how should I say it? They're all trolls. They're doing it for a purpose, for their own entertainment, for their own attention to other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, although I do think that's mostly a point with most creepypastas, but yeah, this is just a list like look at you, you're reading this, you fucking dumbass, you wasted your time, haha. I mean, of course, like we wasted our time reading that, but like it's obviously still not as bad as wasting your time writing that. But yeah, I mean, you're not gonna get anything out of it. Not many people saw it, and
no, let's end it here.
Okay, so that was the whole video, guys. Chalas.
Bye bye.
1, 7, 3, 4, 6, 7.